Two-time winner of the National Lincoln Prize, Dr. Douglas Wilson of Knox College visited campus last week. Anton Benedictov tells us why Wilson thinks that we can learn a lot about Lincoln through the works of William Shakespeare.
Abraham Lincoln was the first Republican president, but he was a good president in spite of this.
After a few quotes on Lincoln from essays of schoolboys and girls, Wilson explained the influence that Shakespeare language had on speeches of Abraham Lincoln. In his opinion, Lincoln rhetorics made him one of the major American writers. Lincoln preferred to read Shakespeare rather than see live performances. The president did not like the cuts of monologues in theater versions of plays. Nevertheless, some of these versions are still running nowadays. The cast of the upcoming Twelfth Night theater production was there as a part of the rehearsal process. Dear Rashid, who plays one of the roles, thinks that it was a useful experience for the actors.
I realize that actors do rush through a lot of the lines, and we don't need to focus on just portraying the emotion that's going on in the plays, but we also need to give them the backstory, what's going on in Shakespeare, because that's what people really love. Play up the language, make sure they can hear us.
Dr. Wilson told that he started his research to correct mistakes in Lincoln's legend. He thinks that Lincoln's passion for Shakespeare made him a man of his time.
There's been this revolution in literacy in the world, and people like himself who, up until that time, never got a chance to become professionals or, to become literate, to become freestanding, well-off, and so forth. And literacy is all involved in this, and along with literacy comes the fact that people read, and reading has consequences.
This was the last of 3 events on Lincoln and Shakespeare hosted on campus this March. Students have already watched Spielberg's movie Lincoln and Oscar-winning Shakespeare in Love. For MCTV, I'm Anton Benedictov.
This event was co-sponsored by the English, Theater, and History Honor Societies.